Well, tomorrow marks 55 years since 10-year-old Marianne Schuett disappeared in Kilbride. To this day, her family and the community continue to search for answers. As Nicole Martin reports, one retired police detective believes they're close to providing the family with some closure.
Search for Marianne Schuett hasn't stopped for her family and friends since she vanished on April 27, 1967.
I just remember Marianne moving into the village. She was a year older, so we didn't really play together, but we did walk home together often.
Debbie Serneels lived right next door to Marianne, who was just 10 years old when she was taken.
The day that she went missing, I had stayed at after school, and I found out when I reached home. My mom was there and asked me if I had seen her, and I said no, I hadn't. That she walked home before me.
According to a 1967 police release, Marianne left Kilbride Public School around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. She only had 400 yards to walk home, but she never arrived.
My dad was on the search team, as were most of the people in Kilbride.
Police released photos of the man they believed abducted her in the vehicle they thought she was taken in.
The individual responsible was identified and was going to be arrested. But prior to that happening, he took his own life.
Marianne was never found, but 55 years later, there's renewed hope. Gord Collins is a retired Peel Regional Police officer.
I saw her face in the paper, and I've never forgotten it.
He grew up near Kilbride and last year helped a search north of Milton where they believe Marianne and possibly others were taken. Collins says they used cadaver dogs and retrieved soil samples from what he calls an area of significance.
And we just recently received results from those tests from a forensic lab, and we were told that human DNA was identified, but it was insufficient to build a profile on.
While Collins believes it could be Marianne, there's a chance it's someone else.
There will be more work done in that area. I mean, we're not going to give up until we can find some closure.
Matt Berger has helped in the recent searches and is on the Missing Unidentified Cold Case Investigators Board of Directors.
Marianne's younger brother, Steve, said if at these locations we don't find closure for us, hopefully we can find closure for another family.
Tomorrow will mark the anniversary of her disappearance. Bells will ring at the Kilbride United Church at 4 p.m., the same time Marianne was taken. And retired officer Gord Collins says that the search will resume in the months ahead just north of Milton in Acton. And he says even after all of these years, he believes someone with new information will come forward.